What is up guys, it's your boy I'm here, back with another classic WoW video. So I've been playing a lot of hardcore lately. I know quite a few of you guys have as well, but during all of this hardcore gameplay, there's one thing I've completely forgotten about that is coming up very soon, and that is BlizzCon. And this BlizzCon is a little bit special because we haven't had a BlizzCon in the last few years. I don't actually know exactly how many, but it's been some time since the last BlizzCon now, and it's back, and they probably want to come out and come back with a bang, like get some massive news rolling, both for retail, classic, everyone who's playing their games pretty much. So they want to have some massive news at the BlizzCon this year, and based on that there's some news that are bound to pop up, and we have the first hint up right now. Now this one started popping off a couple of days ago, so I'm kind of late to the party here, but it's a leak based on Classic Plus. It's titled as something else, but it's based on like the idea of Classic Plus and talking about one of the directions they could take the Classic Plus project. So today I want to show that leak, and it's probably going to be a fake one, but either way I want to talk about it and look at what about the leak could be somewhat realistic. So here we go boys, let's take a look at everything. It's called World of Warcraft Awakening. So this is the picture right here. For some reason there's a picture attached to it, so it looks kind of realistic, but then again the picture is very low quality, could easily be photoshopped or edited somehow, but there it is as a picture attached to the link, and it's supposed to be linked, or like it's supposed to be leaked by Anonymous, so we don't really have any creditable source on this. It's just like literally a leak on I don't know where this was. It's 4chan, right? I think so. So let's take a look at it. It's titled World of Warcraft Awakening, and it's being marketed as the first Classic Plus expansion. Basically the first paid for expansion for Classic WoW, or in this case just the first Classic Plus expansion. And it has a price point of $50 or $49.99, and if you ask me, the way Classic Plus would be made is by having a box price like this to give Blizzard the monetary incentive to work on Classic Plus. So far so good. The whole idea is a what if the Dark Portal didn't open after vanilla, and I think so far, based on all the fan fiction and theories I've heard about Classic Plus, that is roughly the idea that people have. Just don't go through the Dark Portal, don't go to Outland, and keep adding some of that content that we had back then into Classic WoW or Vanilla WoW instead. Like for example, back then Karazhan was actually supposed to be in Vanilla, but they pushed it till TBC, which is why you still go back to like Kalimdor and Eastern Kingdoms, in this case specifically Eastern Kingdoms, and the first raid of TBC is in the Eastern Kingdoms. They could easily just not have the Dark Portal but still have Karazhan and come out with additional content set in the Vanilla WoW universe. So that is the idea right here, and Chris Metzen is the main head behind the project, and this one fits really well into the BlizzCon this year because he's going to play a vital part at BlizzCon apparently. I'm just going to put this up so we can read the entire thing now, so here we go. Once again, Chris Metzen is the main head behind the project, and he is announcing something kind of massive at BlizzCon, I believe, so that one fits in really well, and they will reuse assets from TBC, Wrath and Cataclysm to maintain the visual aspect of the Classic era. I don't know why Cataclysm is in there for the Classic era visual aspect, but hey, there we go. So TBC, Wrath and Cata. New models will look like the reawakened Face Hunter mount. I don't know what they mean by new models. Is that new mounts? Is it new like models in the open world? Because we had the models like that in TBC. Like the reawakened Face Hunter mount. The Time Stalkers, the Time Warpers, those ones, they had roughly the same model. So don't know what they mean by this, but apparently there's going to be new models that will look like that mount. Level cap is now 70, I think that's good. Without new continents, Hyjal and Emerald Dream will be new zones. I think that sounds really good. Yeah, no, Hyjal and Emerald Dream. That would be insane. And the thing is, in Kalimdor we already have the outline for Hyjal, or Mount Hyjal in this case, so Hyjal is already good to go. And if they bring the visual aspect from Cataclysm, they already made Mount Hyjal in Cataclysm, so they can just keep that but make it more vanilla-like. And for the Emerald Dream, I don't know where that would be, but it could literally be a portal in Duskwood, like in the middle of Duskwood. If I just take this out right now, we can take a look at Duskwood. You have like a world boss in the middle, the Twilight Grove. What if there was a portal here or something? I have no clue. I'm just talking right now. But yeah, that's really cool. Hyjal and the Emerald Dream. I think Emerald Dream would be massive. The idea is to finish the various vanilla questlines that were lost in time with the arrival of Burning Crusade. Yes, I've been talking about this so much in my Classic Plus videos, I would love that. Explore more about like Arthas before he became the Lich King, so more questlines in Western and Eastern Plaguelands, and also finish Fellwood. Fellwood sounds, it looks like such a barren zone. Just give us more questlines in Fellwood. Maybe even explore more about Malfurion Stormrage and Illidan Stormrage as well in Fellwood. Like in retail, we have questlines based on those guys in Fellwood, so explore that more. Put more questlines based on the Malfurion Brotherhood and also Arthas. There's probably way more, but those two are like the main two characters that I'm personally missing for questlines. And then going back once again, the High Elves and Ogres are the new races respectively for the Alliance and the Horde, so High Elves for the Alliance and Ogres for the Horde. Now I've played on some Voldemort servers where High Elves are playable and it works perfectly. It's basically like a Blood Elf, but not really, but kind of, and it works really well. There's even Voldemort servers out there that have actual custom starter zones for the High Elves as well, and I think Ogres are really popular for like a future race for the Horde. So once again, so far so good. The first raid here will be against the Scourge, absolutely perfect, especially considering this is based on vanilla WoW, we're skipping TBC or not going through the Dark Portal, and they could explore the Arthas questline even more, and we can still have like the Scourge element fighting off maybe not the Lich King, but like fighting off the Scourge pretty much, because in vanilla WoW we were supposed to have a couple of enemies, the Scourge being one of them, the Old God being one of them, and also the Legion, or like the Burning Legion invasion being one of them. So the Scourge is a raid we really should have in vanilla WoW, and I guess Naxxramas was the beginning to that, but we can have way more. And then Cataclysm Classic will happen after Wrath. We pretty much know this already. It hasn't been like absolutely confirmed, but let's be real, it's pretty much confirmed at this point. So what I think is going to happen here based on this, like the leak itself is probably fake, but I think a lot of the things in here are true and are real and will probably happen. And I do think it's not going to be called Classic Plus. They would use a name like World of Warcraft Awakening to sell it as a brand new title. Kind of, because Classic Plus sounds good, it's a good fanfiction theory, but then that name wouldn't sell if you ask me. Awakening on the other hand would sell really well, Reborn would sell, like just have a name that makes it sound like it's a new thing. So in that case it sounds really good, everything about what's happening here sounds really good so far. The only thing is, I don't know. I don't know if I'm expecting to see an announcement like this at BlizzCon, but at the same time, they want to open with something massive. But what I think is going to happen is we get Cataclysm first, and they might announce Classic Plus, or in this case Awakening, and let us play Cataclysm while they work on that project, and then probably come out with that project like a year later, at which point people are bored of Cata, and they want to go back to vanilla WoW, in which case this will land perfectly, because now we have Hardcore that I'm playing right now. We have Season of Mastery 2 coming up later down the line, probably next year, or later this year. I think they said more information later this year, but I think it's launching probably next year. But we have basically so much vanilla WoW right now that I think Cataclysm is happening, and then roughly a year into Cata, I would say this could be about that time where that comes out. But hey, let me know what you think about this leak in the comment down below. At this point it's probably fake, but I think some of the elements are real, and let me know if there's any more things you would add to the your ideal version of what Classic Plus would look like, because this right here is a really like short recap. There's a lot of things I would personally add, and I think I have videos on that already, and I'll make more later down the line when I can think of more things that I would like to add into Classic Plus. Either way, hopefully you enjoyed the video, just me rambling a little bit and talking about the leak and taking a look at it. So there we go. Leave a like on the video, let me know your thoughts in the comments, subscribe for more content, and follow me on Twitch for more hardcore gameplay. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you again very soon. Peace.